Welcome back, boys and girls. It's Fun Story Factory time, and you're having another story read by me, Mishy. It's story time with Mishy. We're reading another story by Mandy Woolf. It's called Bertie's Christmas Adventure. The last book we read by Mandy Woolf was called Bertie's Bouncy Beachball. Did you enjoy that too? Well, this story is about Bertie the Beachball, and he is a bit scared. He needs courage, and he finds his courage. And we're going to read along and see how he helps Santa. So even though it's a Christmas book, you can still read it now, and then you can read it again at Christmas time. So we're going to begin. It's Christmas Eve at the toy library, and everyone is buzzing. Everyone except Bertie, who sits amongst the Christmas stockings with his eyes fixed on the vacuum cleaner. What if it growls and swallows him up? Bertie longs to join in with his friends, but he can't because he's frightened of everything. Can you see the milk that's being left for Santa and the cookies? You can see the mistletoe, you can see the stockings that are hung up. What else can you see on the shelves? Not a very happy Bertie, is it? Shall we carry on? That night the door opens wide and wakes Bertie. Bertie can't believe his eyes. I'm in a bit of a state, moans Santa. My sleigh is stuck in the snow. He guzzles the cookies and milk in one go. Very hungry. Then he says, I'm going to need your help, Bertie. Oh, he's talking to him so nicely, isn't he? Bertie trembles. It's a long roll down from his dusty old shelf. I'm too scared, he says. I know you're frightened, but you can do it, Bertie, replies Santa. I can do it, agrees Bertie, as he takes his first roll. It's bitterly cold outside, and Bertie's teeth start to chatter. Do your teeth chatter when you're cold? 9 shiny noses stand by the sleigh. Do you think you can help us? Asks Santa. Bertie hesitates. I might get stuck too. Trust in yourself, Bertie, encourages Santa. I can do it, says Bertie, as he takes his first bounce. Then he bounces and bumps until finally the sleigh is loose. Yippee! Everybody dances around. Bertie tries to dodge hooves and antlers, but too late. I'm okay, screeches Bertie, but he is a little deflated. Look, one of the reindeers has stood on him by mistake. When it's time for Santa to continue delivering gifts, Dancer refuses to move. She's tired and frozen to the bone. Santa sighs. What are we going to do? Bertie thinks long and hard. He really wants to help, but what if something goes wrong? He did roll from a great height in the toy library. He also freed the sleigh, so he can do this. He just needs to believe in himself. I'm not frightened anymore, whispers Bertie. Without delay, Bertie nudges Santa. I can do it, he declares, as he bounces towards the front. They rise high into the pitch-black sky, with Bertie and Rudolph leading the way, and deliver gifts in record time. I'll even be home in time for dinner. Mrs. Claus will be so happy, Santa says, clapping. Can you see the sleigh riding in the sky? When they arrive at their last stop, Santa somersaults into the chimney. Bertie bounces joyfully along behind him. When all the stockings are filled, Santa warms his hands. Can you see him sitting by the lovely fire? But what has Bertie noticed? The lush green Christmas tree beckons Bertie closer. He bounces to try to catch a glimpse of the star. Then he bounces higher and higher until he is almost in reach of it. Suddenly the star comes tumbling down. It lands with a thump right on top of Bertie. "I'm okay," insists Bertie, but he is quite crushed. Doesn't like to complain, does he? Bertie tumbles along behind Santa. Soon they reach the sleigh. "Let's get you home before you lose any more air," urges Santa. He pulls hard on the reins and suddenly one snaps. "Oh dear, what shall we do? How can I guide the sleigh with a broken rein?" cries Santa. Bertie is desperate to help Santa, so he sacrifices a little bit more of himself. "Use my plaster to hold it together," he urges as air begins to trickle from him. "But what about you?" asks Santa. Bertie smiles bravely. "I can manage." As they soar over the rooftops, a whizzing sound escapes from Bertie. The last of his air has gone. "I'm okay," he murmurs, but he is flat as a pancake. Oh dear. "Let me help you," offers Santa. "I can do it," replies Bertie, flopping himself up the levels. "I know you can, Bertie," whispers Santa, "but it is also okay to get a helping hand sometimes." Santa reaches out to help and Bertie beams. "You know, Santa, I'm so happy that I gave up my air to help everyone," he says with a proud smile. Santa chuckles. "So am I," he whispers back as Bertie drifts off to sleep. And can you see what Santa is kindly putting in Bertie's stocking? A puncture repair kit, so Bertie's owners can repair him. Isn't that a lovely story about managing something you don't think you can do, not giving up, being helpful, and also getting help in the end, so it works both ways? That's so nice. See you again soon with Read Along with Mishy at Fun Story Factory. Bye bye for now.